So I was asked by somebody yesterday to kind of reflect on my Islam now that I've been Muslim for basically all my adult life, right, since I was 18, but even more to that point, uh, I've been Muslim for getting close to about 35 years, and so like, did I ever feel that things kind of would get robotic, or things would get to be, just kind of quotidian every day? And, without a doubt, sure, I don't think there's any possibility of doing anything every day, and that sometimes you get into the routine of doing things. But I said, it's funny, after all these years, there's one thing that's still, that I do every day, right? There's one thing that really still resonates with me, and that is the Fajr prayer. It's so funny. It's obviously one of the basic things that we do. I mean, you pray 5 times a day. One out of those 5, right, is the morning prayer, the Fajr prayer. And yet, every single day that I pray Fajr on time, I have this great sense of accomplishment, that I feel like I've done a really good thing. Like like a dog that has obeyed its master and is wagging its tail and feels that, it's a good dog, like, good boy. I have that feeling after all these years, every morning, that I feel like perhaps out of everything that I will do during the day, this is as good as it'll get, including the other prayers. Nothing resonates as much as praying Fajr on time. So, yeah, sure, there are things that, you get into the routine. In fact, maybe praying like Dhuhr or Asr prayer, like praying the 2 afternoon prayers. Sure. I'm not saying that that's robotic, but there's an aspect to it that, okay, you just get it done. Like anybody else, sometimes I'm running around, I'm getting errands done, I'm doing other things, and, I still have to pray and get it in. And alhamdulillah, that's good. But nothing resonates quite like praying Fajr in the morning. So, yeah, when I was asked that question, I was like, yeah, I think I have a pretty good answer. I would have to say that it's praying Fajr. That's the one that gives me, that still is, it's still like it was in the beginning. That great sense of accomplishment, and just kind of sets the mood for the day. Now, not saying that something else can't happen later in the day that might change that, but yeah, it definitely makes you feel good.